Insomniac Games are known to be one of the best gaming companies of the current era, with each of their games fully utilizing the power of the next generation consoles, and we saw that with Spider-Man 2. But recently, the company got into trouble with some hackers, where they demanded Insomniac to give them millions of dollars, otherwise they will leak their entire slate of video games and all of their titles, including the upcoming Wolverine video game. The company first took it as a hoax, but the hackers kept their word and actually did what they wanted to do. They leaked Insomniac's information, and in this video, we will talk about just that. So without wasting any further time, let's begin the video. This is the most anticipated Marvel game, as it was teased way back in 2021. The game features the iconic mutant which we know and love, and people became excited for the game after the success of Marvel's Spider-Man 2. All of that played a huge factor in hyping this game. But the recent leaks actually showed us a huge clump of gameplay that we can see. And by the looks of the gameplay, it seems like the game is not that different from the Spider-Man games. Sure, it is in beta or prototype stage, but the whole gameplay seems much similar to the new God of War video games and the Last of Us games, where the combat is mainly hack and slash with multiple hits and combos required to kill an enemy. Also, following their tradition, we will also play as a female character, Jean Grey, in this game, which is kind of similar to Spider-Man games. Because it is Insomniac, they will insert these kinds of missions for sure. People are not liking this, and many people have shown their lack of interest that they will not buy the game, cause it looks too similar to the Spider-Man games. Plus, it is kind of unsettling that the blood is so much less as compared to the 2009 X-Men Origins Wolverine video game, which was a tie into the movie of the same name. Overall, we can safely say that this footage is of an older version of the game, and there are much improvements to be added, so we will have to wait and watch. The leak showed us a slate of video games planned from 2025 to 2032, and all of these games are majority of Marvel games, which includes a Marvel's Venom game scheduled for fall 2025, Marvel's Wolverine game scheduled for 2026, a Ratchet and Clank game scheduled for 2029, an X-Men game scheduled for 2030, and the most important one, Spider-Man 3, which is scheduled for 2028. As for the Venom game, all that we saw is that this game will be like Miles Morales, which will connect directly to Spider-Man 3. And we also know that Venom will be a major character and will be playable, with him being the third protagonist of the game. It is unknown who will be the host, but we wish it is accurate to the comics. The main villain of this game will be Carnage, who was teased in the Spider-Man 2 video game, so it is all good for Spider-Man fans. The leaks also mentioned that there is a contract that Sony did with this company, which involved the PlayStation exclusive games to be ported on PC after a few years of its release. This thing started with Horizon Zero Dawn, and it is good to know that all of these games that Insomniac will make will eventually get ported to PC. And we saw that with Miles Morales and Spider-Man PlayStation 4, that this will open a lot of opportunities for these games to be replayable. And if you ask us, we are personally delighted to hear that all of these games that they will work on will be available on PC sooner or later, and we can't wait to play all of them on PC. Well, if you ask us, it is not. It is quite devastating for a gaming company to bear such loss. The hacker group responsible for this did absolutely worse to them. Now thanks to these leaks, people have an idea of what will happen in all of their projects, and because of this, they will show lack of interest in their projects. So everything they planned in these years will go to vain, because the leaks are surfacing on the internet and people will not hesitate to see them to get a good look at the game. And since majority of them don't know which version of the game it is, they will consider it as a final version and will not buy the game. So this thing has directly put the company in a big loss that we cannot even imagine. But it also showed us what to expect from Insomniac in the coming years. But hopefully they will answer this in the coming times, and we hope they stay strong in these times. And that was it for our video. We hope you guys learned about the ongoing controversy with the hackers and also learned about the upcoming Insomniac projects. Keep in mind that all of this might change considering the pressure that is on the company, but the projects will be there, and that is for certain. We will see you in another interesting video. Till then, take care and goodbye.